So I would like to start out doing some sex-linked genetic problems. As you can see, I already have a genetic problem written out on my page here. It says a colorblind woman marries a normal vision man. What percentage of their sons and daughters will be colorblind? So before we begin this, we need to review a few things. Okay, so a woman is what genetically? She's going to be XX. Okay, a man is going to be XY. So because we have a sex-linked condition, we need to make sure that we include the X's and the Y's in our Punnett square. So let's look at all the different possibilities for a woman. So we can have XX with no genetic trait for color blindness carried on those X's. That's going to be a normal vision female. Okay, we can also have one of her X's carries the colorblind gene. Okay, so I'd like to actually stick the CB for color blindness onto the X itself. So if she has one copy, she still has normal vision because she has one normal X here. This is also called being a carrier. Okay, because she can carry that on to her sons. Okay, the third type of woman we can have is one where both X's are carrying the colorblind gene. Now in this case, you're going to have a colorblind woman. Okay, but she has to have both of those copies in order to be colorblind. Now let's look at the different choices we have if you're a male. Okay, if you have a normal X, this is going to be a normal vision male. Okay, or you can have the colorblind gene on the X, and this man is going to be colorblind. Okay, so now that we have reviewed all of the different choices we have of men and women, let's go back to the original problem and see what the problem is asking. So the problem is asking for a colorblind woman. So we therefore know that it's this one. So our cross is going to be XCB, XCB, crossed with a normal vision man, which is going to be this one. Okay, now we can start to do our Punnett square. So our Punnett square we're going to set up like we usually do. We'll put the female on the side this time. So we have XCB, XCB for color blindness, and we're going to put the male right here. So X and Y, and then we just go ahead and fill out the Punnett square. Okay, so this square gets an XCB and an X, a normal X from Dad. Okay, so we bring the XCB over from Mom, the normal X from Dad. And in this box, we get the XCB from Mom, a Y gene, Y chromosome, sorry. And then we have an XCB chromosome from Mom and a Y chromosome from Dad. Now if we look here, we have all X's. So we've got our daughters right there, XX's. And if we look right here, we have our sons, which are XY's. So if we look at our daughters here, they are all 100% XCBX. The sons are all XCBY. Now if we go back up to our chart here that explains all the different kinds, all of our boys are XCBY. So all of our boys, 100% of the boys, are going to be colorblind. And what about our girls? We have XCBX here. If we go back up to our chart explaining all the different kinds, these guys are going to be normal vision, but carriers. Okay, so our daughters are 100% normal vision carriers. Our sons are 100% colorblind. Okay, so which one of these is phenotype and which one is genotype? So the XCBY is going to be genotype. The XCBX is genotype. And the phenotype is the explanation. Phenotype. Either be normal vision or colorblind is going to be your phenotype.